Functional AgroBiodiversity is about delivering practices on your farm that deliver for biodiversity and ecosystem services, but fundamentally are good for your farming system. So whether that's planting flowering legumes that are going to increase the fertility in your soils, but also when it comes to crop protection and reduction of pesticides, we're looking at creating habitats like flower-rich margins that are going to attract beneficial insects, so particularly predator insects that will then prey on any pests that will then get in your adjacent crop. So we've got two of the fab measures here. We've got a beautiful Herbal ley, which is a mixed crop. So we've got a whole host of different species here doing a whole variety of jobs. Just one example is this lovely chicory plant, which is a flowering plant, so providing food for pollinators. Also got a very, very deep taproot, which is brilliant for soil structure, also bringing up minerals and moisture from deep in the soil. We're sat next to this lovely hedgerow, which provides a whole host of ecosystem services, whether that's capturing carbon in the soil, providing benefits in terms of flood defence. It also provides for biodiversity, whether that's for birds with fruits or for pollinators. It also is hugely beneficial to the cows, so you've got shade and shelter provision and also mineral rich and diverse forage for them to graze. So two of the fab measures are hedgerows, but also agroforestry, and this whole landscape really has been created by trees, and over the last 20 years 25,000 trees have been planted on this farm to create this landscape, whether that's small copses taking out unfavourable bits of land for farming and also developing these beautiful wide hedge lines. So this organic arable field really demonstrates the benefit of a systems approach within organic farming and how you're able to layer up these fab measures one after another. So this arable field has been sown with a cover crop of vetches and grasses, which over the winter time is going to be capturing any residual nitrogen to prevent that leaching away. It's going to be storing carbon in the ground and improving the soil and providing soil cover to prevent erosion. Then next spring in the April, that's going to be incorporated into the soil to build further organic matter, and then the field will be sown with a spring barley and then an understory of a diverse Herbal ley, a mixed crop of Herbal ley. So then next year the spring barley will go on and then be harvested, and then the Herbal ley, mixed Herbal ley, will then be 4 years then in the rotation, building fertility and obviously providing forage for the cows. This is a composted manure heap. Obviously this is an organic mix farm, so they've got the manure from the cows, which enables them to incorporate that back onto the land to build fertility. One of the fab measures really looks at increasing organic matter in the soil and improving manure quality, and composting is one of the best ways of doing that. So in arable crops where you're not using herbicides, once you've harvested the crop, you're going to again get this brilliant green cover within your stubble, which then you can overwinter. And that has multiple benefits. It's going to provide amazing habitat for biodiversity, so for farmland birds, for small mammals. This green cover will be taking up any residual nitrogen out of the soil, and that will prevent any kind of leaching. It's protecting the soil from any kind of problems with erosion, from heavy rain. But also in this situation you've obviously got all these lovely legumes which are building fertility in the soil as well. So you've got multiple benefits of this kind of really green stubble.